Hello, VOD watchers. I'm Xena Unlimited. Today I'm gonna play Honkai Star Rail. Later I'm gonna do some Final Fantasy. That's the plan for today. If you like what you see, drop a follow. If you really like what you see, subscribe. If you want to stay up to date for when I go live, check out Discord, Twitter, and other social media for the going live message. Thank you for watching, and thank you, Future Psycho. On with, like, start stuff. Okay, let's put everything up. I already sent all the, like, other messages and stuff, so it's just opening things up today. Starting maybe a few minutes early just to get on this event stuff I still gotta finish. I'm not gonna read as much of it this time around. I'll just read like the little summary bits between like mini game stages. Because we've got like 4 hours and then I've got to switch to Final Fantasy. Hello, Hugs. Hello. Gotta reload again. There we go. So the repairs of the theater are underway after Avengerine's little incident. Oh, one sec. There shouldn't be any Discord mic pickup. Is it not got the right mic? I think nobody's in the call. Something... Is it like using the wrong... Is it using the webcam mic today? Default. I don't know where default is. Could be the headset though too. Okay. And there we go. Okay, everything's fixed on that side. The reactor should not have been reacting while I was having a muted conversation. Okay, let's see. Slow road to hell. Defeat all enemies that appeared in Clocky's extra way of the wolf. Clock in. Take a group photo at the photo board at the Clock Studios theme park. The Lost Narration in our special story branch of the Dream Joy memoir. Okay. I'm gonna have to teleport. Where is it at? There. Oh, I haven't been up there yet. Have I? I guess maybe I have. I didn't get the... Oh, maybe that's why I don't have that unlocked. Maybe I just walked by and didn't get the... Yeah, I guess I have been up here, but I didn't get the space anchor. Swap parties around a bit.
So it's... Stream forth, the gleam of old blades.
Okay. Oh, there's something else up here. Where's it at? Oh, up there. Oh, here's a puzzle. Okay, TikTok, dearest guest. It's my job to create a scenario-based experience of the Clocky IP for visitors, effectively pulling new customers for Clock Studios products and execute operation refinement to hit key target objectives and make our studio the best in the universe. Okay. I like that. Okay, there we go. Okay. Director Xenon, I've heard a lot about you. I'm a messenger from the Iris family and also the person in charge of the Sweet Dreams troupe. You're from the Iris family? I understand your concern. The kid that just came earlier was a newbie and may not have conveyed our message clearly. Please accept my apology on behalf of the kid. I want to convey our utmost sincerity. Clocky has always been Pinnaconi's most valuable brand figure. The Sweet Dreams troop of our Iris family has also been a popular brand image that's been well liked by tourists. So the proposal I'm making isn't an acquisition at all, but a partnership. Together we can be greater by proclaiming a new animation flick, or producing a new animation flick. I wonder if you have any interest in film collaboration. I'm all ears. Iris family has been the best directors of the most professional actors. We can provide all the film equipment and staff. We even invited a special guest, the majestic trash can buried in the dream. Of course, a partnership requires that both parties participate. We're willing to bill you, Mr. Xenon, as the executive producer. You can check in on our progress and content at the film set anytime. As for the script of this movie, I've also discussed it with Mr. Picey to adapt that classic tale, the most romantic, most magical Dream Joy Ascension. What do you think? Interesting action. Wonderful. The three directors at the set all appear to have run into a little trouble. Mr. Executive Producer, please go and lend a hand. Okay. Fire, ice, and lightning. I mean, Palo will probably survive just because of injuring. That'll be enough to, like, give Acheron what she needs. Should work on Palo. Okay. You're the new camera operator. Get over here and hold this camera up. We're up to our eyeballs in work. No, This is the first scene of Dreamjoy Ascension. Long, long ago, during the Compass's voyages, Clocky fell into a fantastical world due to a ship malfunction. The dreamland where the Sweet Dreams troop was located. The Compass, flaming and hurling, rams into the vile memory zone meme, rendering it unconscious. But it's damaged in the process and cannot take off again. You have to use the camera to shoot specific actors. No more, no less. Remember, all the actors must be in frame. Got that? I think I got it. Start shooting if you've got it. Remember, all the actors must be in frame. Got it? Saying I've got to, like... Okay, like that. Is that all of the actors? Oh, from a different perspective. Great, this shot is totally perfect. Anyway, I'm almost done filming here. But there are two other directors with scenes that need more hands. I suggest you hurry over and take a look. One of the directors might even take a fancy to you. The next Clocky could even be shot by you. Yes, I'm already doing that. You're funny. Well, I wish you the best of luck then. Enough prattling. Let's head to the next set. Be the director for a while and head to the next set. How do tourists get in here? Stop disturbing my set. Hold on. You're a camera person here to take over? I've had it with these amateurs. We've all been waiting for you. Hurry up. It's time to start rolling. Got the script. We're shooting the second act of the Dreamjoy Ascension. The hub of the troop members, Clocky frees himself of his predicament. He receives guidance, deciding to head towards the giant tree kingdom at the border, to seek the help of the wondrous origami birds. The troop companions also have their own goals, and embark on the journey with him. Lasky hopes to fill his own trash bag with wisdom. Mr. Domescreen hopes to have a stable and carefree heart, and the Bubble Hound hopes to gain courage more reliable than a bubble. Alright, don't forget our criteria, citation criterion. Everyone has to be in the shot. Alright, places everyone. 3, 2, 1. Action. There's the trash can. Where's Clocky? Is Clocky in this shot? I don't see Clocky. Not too shabby at all, boy. This scene is done, and another scene is coming up. I guess there's no Clocky in this part. Okay, ready? Let's continue then. His minions are not only have to stay alert against the Dream Jolt troop's vengeance, but they must also conquer their hearts. Latsky comes up with a plan, and Clocky is charged with executing it. Bubblehound takes point to protect everyone, causing Mr. Domescreen to be moved to tears. They defeat one enemy after another, edging closer to a faraway giant tree. This is a fight scene. All actors must be in the shot. Okay. And there's still no Clocky, even though... Oh, there's Clocky. Okay, there is Clocky, but I gotta get... There we go. Okay, got all, someone who wants to be a director. Says chopper trees don't come knocking twice, alright. Okay. Well, the camera assistant is here. It's all set and ready. That's right, I'm here. Just in time for the most interesting shot of Dreamjoy Ascension. But the staff that's playing the bird is a little mischievous, learning to hide just like the origami bird in the animation. Please go look for each actor first. I gotta go find an origami bird then, I guess. Oh, this is an instance of the green anchor. Dang, you found me already. Looks like I'm still not good enough to play a bird. I have to work hard with it. Okay, all the actors are ready. Let's roll. When Clocky arrives at the tallest tree by the dream's edge, he realizes that the vicinity has been occupied by monsters. To gain the help of the origami birds, these troublemakers of the dreamscape origami birds' enemies must first be dealt with. All the actors must be in the shot. I'm counting on you. Gotta wait for that one guy to come back into frame. Okay. It's the vibe I want. Next scene. Everyone's on their marks. Okay. Okay. Wonderful Wizard. Oh yeah, it was like a Wonderful Wizard of Oz a little bit with the the talking about the courage and stuff. Okay, it's been perfect. Wondrous. Place full trust in your abilities and aesthetics. The rough cut is done. Want to take a look? Watch the film. The compass's sudden malfunction allows Clocky's accidental entry into the wondrous sanctuary of dreams. After helping the origami birds and defeating the Dream Jolt troop, Clocky can get a chance to fix the compass using origami magic. The companions who had traveled far also once thirsted for this magic. Latsky hopes to fill his own trash bag with wisdom. Mr. Domescreen hopes to have a stable and carefree heart. And the Bubble Hound hopes to gain courage more reliable than a bubble. But they are willing to gift this magic to Clocky to help Clocky get home. Please give the magic to my companions. I'm just a shallow, empty trash can, but even trash cans have their own philosophies. Please give the magic to my companions. I'm willing to accept my splintered heart, for I hope even more that my friends gain peace. Please give the magic to my companions. This doggo can only has enough for one spray of bubbly courage. I will muster my courage right here to send my friends home. The origami bird blinks. In a state of starfaring, starfaring the crowd, then falling on Clocky. Looks like everyone wishes have come true. Chirp, Clocky, allow me to grant you your wish. The magic starts to take effect, and the spell is chanted. Just then, a gate that can traverse between the town and the dream sanctuary rises up. Clocky can go home and not be separated from his friends. The end. Most excellent masterpiece. That's Dr. Xenon for you. I'd like to thank everyone at the theme park on behalf of the Iris family. I trust that once the Dream Joy Ascension is released, box office records will hit a new high. Yes, I also have a small personal problem. Director Xenon, you're simply outstanding. You even considered joining, or have you ever considered joining the Iris family? Someone already asked me before. I'd poach my talent in broad daylight. All right, I got you. But the invite still stands, Director Xenon. I look forward to our next collaboration. Okay. Let's do a little bit of this. Oh. So.
Stream forth the gleam of old blades. Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
Need to pick up a new sticker. Oh, it's the hamster ball sticker. Do any of those. How many are there to get there? Like 100. And the hamster ball icon. Later. Oh, you can also do a group picture here.
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
Okay, who can you take a group picture of here? Okay. Arlen or Yanqing? Yanqing. We meet again, teacher. Fear not. I have a special permission from the general for this trip. I just have to be back to the Lofu in time for evening training. And who else? Let's go Acheron, Nox Ranger, or Secret Master, whatever. I wonder where she is right now. Okay. Now, using a lens to record a moment before your very eyes. What a novel experience. Let's take a picture of it. Okay. Everyone has gone back. It's nice to get together with friends like this now and again, isn't it? Okay. Okay, anything for the origami birds in here? Filming. Lucky Garden. Let's see. Alright, I'll be the director. Is there actually something, or is it? I thought this was gonna be like for finding all the birds in the area. Okay, yeah, about yourself at the start. Aren't they trash can? I'm your contact. Paraphrase. Variable. Oh, whoops. Let's see if this fight should be okay, because I've got an Aventurine. Even though I've got Pela in the party.
All in. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. I hit the mark. It's on me.
Free will, or was it fate on the still waters of oblivion?
Watch your head.
You don't have to get rid of Pela.
Lensing support.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Sure, I'll play along.
Step up, let's see ya.
Destined for oblivion.
Oof.
Enemy targets
That's
detected.
intense.
Hedge your
Shit,
bets.
he's gonna
Enemy
not get
data
his.
secured. Net
See if I
markers
can freeze the
activated. Time for a
guy.
good old counterattack.
Okay, it just gets away. Okay, good. It was a bit concerning.
Another blood debt repaid.
Let's replace Venturine, you're not Venturine, Pela with Swan. I'm just gonna walk around. Where's Swan at? There she is.
It's your call.
Okay, let's teleport. Here. Okay. 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 Let's see, so this is for the origami bird.
Investing here is like a bet.
Just what happened in front of your eyes? You stay stupefied on the spot as your brain rushes to try to make sense of the information. The answer becomes clear very quickly. You have stumbled across a heinous murder. Judging from the appearance, the deceased is a cassette tape. The murder brutally disemboweled them. You can tell from the large number of dream bubbles floating around the body that the time of death was not long ago. Not far away, you see a billboard, seemingly in deep thought about something. Bottles and popcorn. My young friend, I am sorry, but our first meeting is under such dire circumstances. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Penacony's newest detective, though I do not have an official certification yet. Though I am ashamed to admit it, I've yet to discover any useful clues from this case. The culprit was extremely careful. There are no fingerprints, nor are there any signs of struggle on the victim. If it weren't for the fresh dream bubbles scattered across the ground, I'd almost think the culprit committed the act somewhere else, and then used a vehicle to abandon the body here. Did you notice those tapes? It looks like they've been deliberately tangled up. If the culprit has secretly taken a cutting, it would not be easy to tell. If that's the case, the cassette tape was likely also the motive. Kill the target, steal the evidence, and remove any clues. The culprit has likely been planning their operation today for a long time. You're quite the professional. Counting on you, great detective. Oh no, I just dabble in this kind of thing. Could I possibly ask you to be my assistant on this case? I'm just a billboard, after all. A lot of things are a lot more convenient for you than for me. I know that I'm a little slow-witted, but with your help, maybe I can at least do something for the deceased. I'm already involved. Okay. Thank you for your kindness. I'll try to piece the clues together. Would you be able to go and interview the witnesses around here and see whether they have any important leads? The popcorn and soda couples are residents here, and they should know something about our victim. Also, there's a group of popcorn and soda detectives that will be heading to the scene. Maybe they'll have some insights that can help us. What is this? Hello, Luna. How's it going? It's going pretty strangely. I've come across the scene of a murder of a roll of film. What's casting that shadow? Are there balloons? Oh, those balloons, okay. So I've come across the scene of a murder, I guess. Now I've got to investigate it. What are you looking at for? Or me for? that kid was gonna get what was coming to him one day. Looking at this grisly scene, looks like one of his enemies finally got their revenge. Just because he was always out flirting around doesn't mean he deserved to have his life taken, does it? He was just a little tape that worked so hard to make it here. Then he ended up having his wages cut by a cruel boss and getting fired. He may have gone off the rails for a while, but that was understandable, don't you think? Where'd you hear that version of the story? He told you that himself? He never did any work. He just spun his tape and played songs all day. The boss couldn't take it, so he gave him the boot. Word on the street is that he even secretly got a big payout from the boss because he caught him saying something on tape. If you ask me, I reckon the tape's boss probably hired guys to take him out. So, okay, so he had dirt on his boss. Seems these are the detectives. Seems that they all lack the discerning eyes to see the truth. Indeed, Brother Sugar-Free, they are all too sweet. The sugar in their minds have made their brains sticky. In this whole world, only you truly understand me, Brother Original Flavor. The culprit did not intend to kill him. They just happened to unexpectedly hit the victim with their car while driving. Unaware of what had happened, they continued to drag the victim forward with their car. That is the only reason that the tape would have been stretched so far. You're correct, Brother Original Flavor, but there is one thing I might add. This car in particular was extremely luxurious, particularly luxurious limousine, one that only the richest in Pinacone could afford. You are surely a master detective, Brother Sugar-Free. Pray tell, how did you come to this conclusion for that detail? It's simple. I happened to witness them driving away when I arrived. Okay, so a limousine ran over the victim. That damn kid always playing songs super loud in the middle of the night. I wasn't too lazy to move, I'd have gone out there to introduce him to my hammer. Sweetheart, calm down. What if someone hears you and thinks you're the murderer? Let's just go on with our lives and not sink to those nasty gangsters level. I'd love to calm down, but that little runt borrowed 1,000 alfalfa credits from me and hasn't returned it. If he didn't gamble that money away, he must have spent it getting drunk and partying with those local thugs. Let's head back home. Last night, his terrible gutter music was so loud, I'm still exhausted. I've lost all my fizz. Now you've wound me up again saying that. I should head over there and give him a good kicking. Alright, let's go home. Don't let people see you causing a scene. Okay, then. Thank you. With your hard work, we'll be able to bring the culprit to justice. I saw you standing by those two popcorns for a while. Did you overhear any information? He and his boss had disagreements. His boss is the murderer. Don't worry about the case. Just go and play. He and his boss had disagreements. You repeat the conversation to the detective exactly as you heard it. Bit of a problematic character, huh? It seems like the boss had been blackmailed by him for some time and had reason to want to silence him. Cutting the tape is also to destroy the dirt and decrease the deceased held on him. Although we are not ready to reach our final conclusion yet, let's keep searching for clues. What about the soda couple? What did they say? They said he was loud music playing last night. There was loud music playing last night. The soda is the murderer. Don't worry about the case, just go play. There was loud music playing last night. You relay the soda couple's conversation to the detective word for word. Intelligent life forms can easily grow violent under exposure to environments with loud noises. Not all crimes must have an obvious motive after all. But with the preparation the culprit must have gone to, it is hard to imagine that it was just a moment of passion. The music was likely a way to cover up his movements. Let's go and listen for more clues. What about the different flavored friends over there? I see they have some opinions on the case. There's a luxury limousine that passed through here. The culprit is you. Don't worry about that. Okay. A luxury limousine passed through. You share the great detective deduction with the detective. Their conjecture does indeed make sense. It also fits with the circumstances found at the crime scene. By the way, would a luxury limousine be going through here? Where were they just passing through? If they hit the victim, would the driver really be unaware? This is this theory is a little forced, but I might have grasped onto something. Some things about this case are rushing around in my mind, but as soon as I reach out to put them together, they are gone again. Let's gather my thoughts, my friend. I see you are tired too. Perhaps we should leave it here for now. If there is any further information, I'll let you know. Noble detective hangs his head and leaves as if in deep thought. Okay, so like maybe the boss did it, I don't know. There's a what is it? There's like a debate system in the game. They used it in the Arm Alley. That was like the mechanic in the Arm Alley quest line. I hope. Oh, and they also brought it back for Ratio's continuation quest as well. It'd be kind of neat if they used it here for this like little detective like play. Let's see what you've got. Okay. Bottle of classic sulfide. Okay. I just wanted to buy from you. Come on.
Want to try some tasty snacks?
It's good just to have some of this. Get some of these things. Food's not quite as important here as it is in Genshin, but it's still kind of important. Good to have as like backups. Especially the technique point ones. Okay, there we go. Okay, oh, that's not the reason I came over here. I came over here to talk to this guy. Let's get this chest too.
Seek, and you will find.
Okay, so we're gonna ask him about origami birds. I'm just gonna read the parts that are like important to the what the story of the origami bird is, because it's a lot of reading in this quest chain. Okay, so where are we gonna... Okay, well, so Lady Vermilion, Verdant Manager, Boss Red, Young Master Gold, Dr. Blues, everyone else only has one character in their extra story, but I've got 5 of these little birdies. That's totally unfair. Let's see. Do you know the backstories behind all these birdies? That's it's going to dedicate the content direction for the extra story. They could be the Dreamweavers of Pinacone. They're just the Dreamweavers of Pinacone. It's very possible. In the animation, they built Dreamville using stones and branches, just like how the Dreamweavers built Pinacone using Memoria. I've heard several of the Nightingale family are origami Dreamweavers. That must be their prototype. Actually, I don't know these Dreamweavers at all. I can only create based on the material I can find online. Origami animator starts scribbling an extra story about the origami birds. Hello, Sinon. Hello. Hola. Okay, all done. Chirp. There's a script about the origami birds. So today I'm gonna read a little bit. I'm gonna try to read less because I gotta get it done by midnight. If not, anything I don't get done by midnight, I have to do offline after stream later. Of the event. Story for you. The anime begins to promote their extra story. Okay, they're not gonna tell me the story of the origami birds. Okay. Oh, wait, I have to find the other one, which is over here. Okay. There's a puzzle, too. It's Clocky! Acting so strange. Why are you here? Sorry, but no one else can see you. Why are you acting strange today? He fell for Boston's wicked scheme and accidentally drank an expired soda TikTok. Okay, yeah, this is probably like a Clocky meant for the tourists and not actual Clocky. We have a chat. Let's talk about your friends. Is it some other conversation I can rehab later if I care? Yeah, let's do this one. Okay, let's see. Then I can't get it there. Do I need to... Need to connect something to over there. But what could even connect to right there? Okay, it can go through there, okay. Okay, there's that one. Okay, what was that? Oh, this one, the Mr. Wood or whatever. Old Man Wood, that's what he's called, okay. Which is like, Mr. Gopherwood, I think. Have you ever considered how strange it is that the other characters from Clocky can be seen all over the dreamscape except for Old Man Wood? I think so too. The reason behind this is really complicated. Old Man Wood was originally a character from the very first episode of Clocky. Back then, he was this upright old citizen, a teacher, a friend of Clocky, and a very trusted among the townsfolk. But as the series progressed, this character gradually shifted from a gentle, wise old man into this arrogant old fogey. His vines start wrapping around the townhouses, and Clocky starts to push back against his teachings. Perhaps the family picked up on something because after one meeting, this character never made it back into the series again. Unlike naive young people, I understand that Clocky is a story about Penacony's past, and that this change must mean something in and of itself. But as for what such changes represent, I still don't know. Director, what do you think? Your ideas will form the basis of this old codger's inspiration. Powers grows even more encompassing. The dreams lost their freedom. Sweet dreams became orderly. The family's power grows even more encompassing, huh? Well, that's a touchy theme, but it sure is the truth of it. From the initial aid provided to the current rulers, Penacony has changed an awful lot, for better or for worse. If that's the theme, then Old Man Wood would gradually be swallowed up by the ravenous lust for power, spiraling towards a path of paranoia. My grandpa once told me that the old Penacony used to be a mess. Any bad egg could come into this land of fantasy, and there was constant conflict inside and outside of the dreams. Even the Dewlight Pavilion was once overrun by crooks. It stayed that way until the family conducted their reforms and created the Dream Master, who ruled above the 5 lineages. The mysterious Dream Master changed free and lax Penacony, letting the family's gaze cover all of the dreamscapes until those chaotic dreams were back to normal. But as you see, the ever-extending tendrils of the family would stop those who deserved to run during this process. Or deserved to run during this process. Oh. It wasn't just the watchmaker and the clock studios who got entangled and fell. Was this good news or bad news? I said too much. In any case, I'll write this extra story based on your supposition. Hold on a second. Alright, leave the story in your hands. As for that question, I believe you have your own answer deep down in your heart. Okay.
Look! Clocky's statue!
A puzzle. Oh, I gotta find all those pieces. I'll do that later since I gotta go in there to get it. Okay, so on this one, on these ones, I'm just gonna read out loud the like little narrative parts where like it's like Clocky in the center of the screen. Because there's so much reading on these ones. Okay, Okay, Boston shares his personal stash of gems to help the town rebuild their houses. The big baddie has turned into an angelic saint. This ending is as apparently beautiful as it can be. TikTok, I still think something's not right here. Look at Boston. Wily nose, ferocious teeth, those sinister eyes. I dare to say that he's definitely still harboring ill intent. Might have accepted him as part of the town for now, but we must remain alert, TikTok. TikTok, though Brother Hanu is missing, but as long as everyone in Dreamville sticks together, we've nothing to fret or fear against Boston's conspiracies. Okay, I will skim these though. So they start letting their guard down around Boston. So. Yeah, but he's secretly stealing gems from the town. So he's rebuilding the homes for the townsfolk, but they still suspect him after like publishing a newspaper about it. Okay. He's using the construction front to steal gems. Oh my god. Okay, so the 6 there, the 1 there, and then these ones here. Oh, hello, Sue, and hello. I would love to read these out loud, but if I read all these out loud, I will be in pain. Just reading what I read out loud last night, I'm already croaky a little bit. But I will. There's like summary bits I'll read out loud. Okay, so Boss Stone is still like being bad and like tries to like kick Clocky out of town. Okay, so Boss Stone's not paying his employees enough, and so another uprising's bound to happen. Okay, put more on there. or Final Fantasy we're not going to read yet today. We still got another week of grinding. It's more saving it for tomorrow for Danganronpa. Boss Stone build a wall. So the wall blocks out all of the, like, the sandstorm, but it also blocks out the sunshine. I think it is still on. I should offline do some work for that because I don't have it finished. Okay, let's see. I think there's like... You have to restart this one because it's... Let's see. Yeah. I do love Yokai Watch, but the event itself is like really annoying to do because you have to do like lots of the like the field stuff, and then you only get like a singular weapon for like classes I don't use. The classes I use, I either have the one that I want or I can't get the dancer one, so it's kind of like disappointing. I should go and finish it. It's just I have to like, his soul kind of like left me behind on it. Yeah, it takes more than once a week to do it. Okay. Just gotta... Okay, so these ones I can do without hurting the dramatic or comedic, but then I need to, like, do something for... There's only 4 left on those. Which then I don't know how I can... I don't think I can win this one. I have to, like, I guess restart. Okay, there, I got through that one. Never mind. Okay, there we go. Okay, so mates are still caught up, and the townsfolk have no choice but to accept the Boston's terms after all. Terms outside are far worse than losing their freedom. Okay, so they put up with Boston and his wall to protect themselves from the sandstorm. Because Boss Stone represents the, like, the preservation faction, the IPC. Boss Stone surrounds Dreamville with towering metal walls, protecting the entire town and its center. Dreamville won't be destroyed by the sandstorm, but it also lost its freedom under Boss Stone's control. Boss Stone turns the town into his own personal factory, forcing the residents to toil day and night in the mines to excavate gems for him. Before long, this place earns the new moniker, Nightmareville. As for Clocky, no one ever sees Clocky again. The townsfolk dreamed that Clocky would return someday, once again leading them to drive out Boss Stone and regain their happiness and freedom. But they also understand that in this village of nightmares, dreams will just be dreams. The one who feeds the crocodile will eventually be eaten by it. Dream Jolt Havoc, the end. That's the bad ending. Okay. After planting the trees and quelling the storm, Old Man Wood and his family, so in the good version of the ending, they side with the family and get protected by, like, the tree. Whereas in the bad ending, they side with the preservation and the IPC and get protected with the wall. Quelling the storm. Old Man Wood and his family accept Clocky's invitation to stay behind and rebuild the town. Even with a powerful helper, the town has been bulldozed into rubble. The rebuilding project will be onerous. TikTok, to rebuild the town, we need lumber, stone, and fabric. But now that the town is in shambles, where will we find these materials? Winter is around the corner, too. If we don't finish rebuilding before winter, when the winter wind arrives, everyone will be cold and hungry. Oh yeah, the meteor was swallowed up by the great tree. It may have brought about many disasters, but it also is ripe with mystical power. Maybe the knowledgeable Old Man Wood knows how to correctly use it. Let's go ask him. So they're going to use the Stellaron to rebuild. As a guest from afar, can Old Man Wood acclimatize to life in Dreamville? How will he and Clocky rebuild Dreamville? And Boss Stone isn't Dreamville's only enemy. There are more troubling conflicts that await them. I'll just... I kind of want to read all these, but also they're so long. I'll skim them. I mean, they give me a summary at the end of, like, what everything is. Because I've got to get these done by... Because what time is it? It's already been an hour. Yeah, I got 3 hours to get these done, and then I should do some other stuff, too, so... Okay. Oh, but then I guess I should read for this, then. It broke the shooting star into 12 fragments. Or... Clocky prepares for mishaps with the shooting star. I'll just play the game, and then I'll do the thing. It's like the new weekly thing or an event. This is the event for it's like the it's kind of like the museum equivalent to the museum or the RM Alley thing. It's like the epilogue kind of, but I think there's also going to be like a proper epilogue though too. This is like a conclusion, like here's what all the like little pieces like meant about the history of Pinacone. oak. Oh, now I gotta go do this one. Okay. Oh. Hello, Vizard. Hello. Thank you for following. Okay, I'll read this part. So this is like what happened in the story segments then. With the rowdy citizens taken care of, Dreamville development is slowly starting to show signs of improvement, but the town is still too impoverished and too small. Clocky knows that. For Dreamville to become stronger, it must forge ahead to even further distances. TikTok, the present Dreamville is too backwards. This won't do. It's solo pictures of Eurilo is kind of funny. If we can explore the desert outside the town and mine the gems there, we might be able to improve our lives. My friend, if you wouldn't mind, please help me trailblaze Dreamville's uncharted territory. Staring at what is a vast expanse of desert sand, Clocky instead sees a land of opportunity, flowing with honeyed fortune. But this mysterious and dangerous desert will not be easily tamed by Clocky. He will be beset by many harrowing adventures and challenges next. Okay. Trader. I guess there's a trader in the family or whatever. Okay. This side. It's 36, 34. Uh-oh. Oh, so it's side with shopkeeper leaf or side with... So the alfalfa family or the oak family. That one because I need comedic. I don't know if these change the story or not. Okay. I would like to read it all, but like I said before, there's no time to read it all. The oh shoot, I forgot that. The event ends soon. Or like there's only a day and like 5 hours left to get it done, and I only have 3 hours to work on it right now.
Perhaps there's more than one right answer.
Okay. Oh, let me get the... Okay. Start the classic ending and then we'll read the other ending. And now it's a picture of Penacony. Dreamville's domain has expanded manyfold. What were sparsely populated locales are now packed with a myriad of buildings, their flickering lights like shimmering stars across the landscape. The brave cowboys gallop freely among them, adding a spark of life to the town, albeit sometimes causing a bit of a ruckus. Tick-tock, it's all thanks to Old Man Wood that Dreamville has made a major turn of fortune. Can you even recognize it now? But this is by no means the end of Dreamville, nor is it the end of my journey. Once had a dream. In it, Dreamville had even taller houses, and even bigger or brighter lights, and everyone in the world wanted to come to Dreamville to have fun. If I want to realize this dream, the town must stand together, united, even if the cowboys have to suffer some slight. Clocky's eyes glint with resolute will. No matter how distant the dream is, it can come true if one puts in enough work. But a beautiful dream always requires the dreams of others to fuel it. To recover the lands of the cowboys, Clocky can stop Old Man Wood by negotiating with the cowboys and finding a way to reconcile. Violence will never solve anything. Win and you go to jail, lose and you end up in the hospital. Okay. Okay. Cowboys are chased out of town by Old Man Wood, and those who surrendered Old Man Wood accepts them as a new generation of townsfolk, since the cowboys and the townsfolk have united as one. While Dreamville reunites with the new lands, Clocky has reappeared before Old Man Wood, and he seeks to discuss the future of Dreamville with everyone. Pretty wound. After some rough and tumble, the cowboys choose to yield, and Dreamville returns to its peace and quiet. But as he is walking along a quiet street, Clocky is struck by anxiety and concern. Tick-tock, Dreamville has become whole again. It's all peaceful now, without any of that ruckus and wrangling. No more blood and conflict. But why can't I shake off this uneasy feeling? Were those cowboys really the bad guys? Tick-tock, I'm probably overthinking it. The Dreamville of the future will surely be even more beautiful and prosperous than it is now. My friend, you think so too, right? Tick-tock, might as well toss our worries to the wind and help Dreamville become a truly joyous dream. On that day, Clocky enjoys a good night's sleep. As he roams his dreams, he glimpses magnificent skyscrapers and scenic nightscape of a streaming colors and bustling crowds. But looming above them, all is an overcast sky, suffocating and smothering. Dreamville is thriving better than ever. What will it look like in the future? What exploits will Clocky achieve in the burgeoning town? Stay tuned to the Clocky commemorative film Part 5, Dreamjoy Secrecy. Emotions beyond the lens. Okay. The film generates a windfall for Clock Studios. Okay, we fixed the screen. Okay, Cinemas across the universe are thronged by viewers of the Dreamjoy memoir. Our theme park is seeing more and more guests too. So we lost contact with Mr. Watchmaker. We've never seen such a bustling scene. The story is full of twists and turns, has a creative plot, and features lively characters. This has been my first time hearing nothing but good reviews from those fussy movie critics. It was your talent that brought Clock Studios back to life. Indeed, I made it happen. It's no big deal. You're being modest, trust me. I don't mean this as flattery. What next? But critics and fans are looking forward to the release of the last film, Dreamjoy Secrecy. The screen should be fixed soon. Just in time for the film premiere to be held at the theme park, but the film reel hasn't been fixed yet. No, we're long done restoring the reel, but it isn't with us at the moment. But when we submitted the series for review, the Iris family only banned Dreamjoy Secrecy. They insisted that there were issues with the content and demanded an explanation from Mr. Watchmaker. It's a dirty move. I'm sure they're deliberately making things difficult for us, knowing Mr. Watchmaker isn't around. Director, since you're an important guest of the family, do you mind stepping in to convince them to take it easy on us? No problem. Thank you so much. The Iris family conducts the review at the Pinacone Grand Theater. Or at the Pinacone Grand Theater. It'll be great if you could make a trip there. I'll be waiting for good news. If you waiting for good news, 42nd Street. So proofs and refutations. Okay. The Wonderful Wizard of Dreamville, because they did a Wizard of Oz bit. Emotions Beyond the Lens. Alright, maxed. I think that's the first one I've fully maxed out to 70. Okay. Where's this one? I'll just say I got some of these to pick. Okay, one more and I can have that done. Okay, I need that one too. And that. How much do I got now out of curiosity? 4,600. How much that is that, like, in money? It's like over $50. I think, or not with the bonus, but like, it's pretty good though. Okay, let's go to the theater. Oh, I don't have that anchor either. Oh yeah, how do you get up there? Like, I haven't been to that room yet either. I just earn up the, like, as many gems as I can for Firefly. I was just curious how much the value of the gems that I had was. Because when I started this event, Shrimp was hanging with me yesterday when I started the event, and I was joking that, like, the payment that they're giving me to make the movie is like $20. So I don't even think it's quite $20. So still in Pinacone? I have a favor to ask. Do tell. Yeah, they double the gems once a year. I was just, like, curious more just about the value that I had. Actually, it's about the Grand Theater. You may have heard about the Oak family's past population. I guess that's really safe. Oh, this is saying what happened with Sunday at the end. Okay. Actually, it's about the Grand Theater. You may have heard about the Oak family's past proclamation to guests will be absolutely safe. That is all thanks to the Order's power. But this strength has since almost dissipated on Pinacone, which also means In the present dreams, death is not an impossibility. When my older brother and I crashed into the land back then, I was thrust into unconscious darkness. But when I awoke, I was surrounded by nurses, and my brother was nowhere to be seen. I wanted to know if he was safe. But they refused to tell me. It's out of desperation that I would ask if you could look for my brother in the Grand Theater. Even a tiny clue would be assuring. I'm now really, really afraid. Okay, don't worry, leave it to me. Understood. Leave it to me, I'll think of something. I'm sure he's fine. Thank you. Eternally thankful. Find anything, look for me near the ticketing booth. I'll be disguised as an Inteleron dressed in a blue formal attire to avoid the hound's noses, please. Ticketing booth? Oh, is that like where I'm at? I was gonna go check this room. I haven't been to this room yet.
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
I guess this isn't the ticketing room, but I was gonna come and like looking everything up while I was on my way to the event destination. I definitely don't want to talk to Robin right now because I feel like that's for her companion quest. But I do kind of want to see how she's like disguised. So like be on the lookout for the ticketing booth. It's somewhere in here.
All performances at the Grand Theater have been postponed.
Oh, that's
We
neat.
offer our sincerest apologies.
That's neat. Okay.
Just let us leave already.
No one will be allowed in or out until the investigation is complete.
An Teletron in a blue dress. Hopefully I don't like accidentally trigger her thing just by coming in here. I don't see a Teletron in a blue dress. Maybe this isn't the ticketing booth, even though this is like the desk.
Just let us leave
All
already.
performances at the Grand Theater.
Stream forth the gleam of old blades. Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
Oh, all the reactives died? I'll check on Discord in a sec. Oh, they can go on auto. I'll check what's up with Discord.
Ill fate descends.
Ah.
Destined for oblivion.
Ill tidings manifest.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
On the still waters of oblivion. Another blood debt repaid.
Swear I. Back on that. Okay, all that's fixed. Let's put my Discord between screens just to make sure the reactives don't die again. Okay, let's continue in this direction. We got a venturine. Okay. Get up there somehow.
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
No, it's not to interact with. Just a puppet. Okay.
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
It's kind of bad that Akron is like the only one that can do the insta-kill. Because it means like if you don't have her, you're kind of missing out on an entire like
Stream forth
mechanic.
gleam of old blades. Shia.
There's that there. Did I really not pick that up yet? I think I've been here before, because isn't this... Yeah. This property.
The victor bears the
Oh, that's why.
responsibility of
That's why I
victory.
haven't picked it up yet, because it wasn't here before. Okay.
Finish me.
Probably should have read that.
Fly into the sky.
We were supposed to fly into the sky together.
If only I could.
This. You focus on it and try to track down the source of the sound. You only discover that they have disappeared, like morning dew in the light that pours down from the curtains, fading without a trace. The journal's pages bear traces of what appears to be words resembling Robin. It could be related to that elegant songstress. I'll keep it safe for now. And now I have to avoid her at the ticket booth. Okay. I thought it was a sticker because it's the same icon the stickers have. I thought I just hadn't turned my back on that like spot yet because I've been up there to re-challenge the boss. It's to die.
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
Life's like a good, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Another journey begins on the still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Hedge your bets.
Destined for oblivion.
Pick it on Swan.
Destiny isn't true. Ill tidings manifest.
Sure, I'll play along. Spend freely.
Free will, or was it on the still waters of oblivion?
Memories beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
The dice have bust. Or maybe I'll take it all!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Okay, there we go.
This is what exploring the cosmos is all about.
Oh, is this maybe the ticket booth in here? Chest over here.
A reward with no risk?
This might just be a
take
bar,
it.
brother. Did I pop it? Oh. Oh, there's a lot going on over here. Oh. In this moment of the series, it tells the story of the Dreamville after its prosperity, when Clocky and the old tree guy part ways to preserve the blank in the blank of the town. Clocky sets up Blankville and begins to blank blank blank. So presumably the reef, dream reef or whatever. Okay, the movie contains controversial topics that should be banned. The style of this movie deviates from the previous Clocky pieces and has the potential to cause negative effects. A temporary ban is recommended, and an interview should be arranged with its creator. Halt Who Goes There, the Pinacone Grand Theater, is currently closed to the public. Wait, you look kind of familiar. Oh, I met you at the Clock Studios theme park before. You really have a thing for odd places, huh? Tell me, who are you? I'll have to have you nabbed by the Bloodhounds. Nameless of the Astro Express, hero of Pinacone. I'm sure you'd like to be smaller. Nameless of the Express. That title. You're that gray-haired guest who's recently helped the family with their troubles, aren't you? Please forgive my rudeness earlier, and allow me to introduce myself again. I'm Mimosa, a member of the Iris family. Aside from business liaisons, I'm also in charge of managing the film and television productions in Pinacone. Is there something you're looking for in the Bard Theater? Looking for an animation film reel. Animation. Oh, you must be talking about the Dream Joy Secrecy by Clock Studios. The Nameless are indeed helpful as they are described. You helped with the production of the 4 films recently released by Clock Studios, didn't you? I'm very sorry, but I can't give you the reel of this film. The decision to ban it was made by Maven herself because its content didn't comply with the family standards. Its director, the Watchmaker, needs to come forward with an explanation. I am the Watchmaker. He can't make it here. Indeed, the Watchmaker can't make it here. In that case, I'm sorry to say that the release of the film is forbidden. The Clocky series has evolved to become something beyond a mere piece of work by the Watchmaker. It embodies the spirit of Pinacone and represents the image of a dream, joyful, pleasant, and harmonious. However, its creator keeps incorporating his own views and ideas into his works, especially in this film. There are simply too many references to elements in the real world that is ruining Clocky's image. Mimosa's brows furrow as she speaks, as though those words are triggering a wound inside her. It's like all of Clocky has been doing that. All of Clocky is quite realistic to what it's trying to purvey. This time it's against the family, so it's not okay. You know the Watchmaker personally. It's nothing. If you don't mind, I'd like to get back to my work. Please just leave. Mimosa no longer pays attention to you. She starts Stares at the film roll in the cabinet, lost in thought. Okay. Back to do the puzzle first.
This is hardly enough for a seat at
Hello.
the table.
I think.
How's
Parts
the
you've...
political agenda game going?
It got so political that the Iris family said no to the final film in the installment because it got too controversial. And I'm here to still back the footage from the family.
Amazing. That's... I think that was basically our reaction throughout the entirety of it. Like, this is...
Well, because now the blade has been turned towards the family instead of towards the IPC.
Mm.
I'll share it in a moment.
You know, got him running through Pathfinder. Oh, are you actually like? There you go. Now you're calculating his AC correctly.
What are you playing?
Pathfinder: Wrath of the Righteous. Summary: the Pathfinder system tabletop like video game. Think Divinity, Baldur's Gate. It's pretty good. Granted, it's the Pathfinder system, so
Yeah. Oh, did that killed your audio just to do that? Let me figure out how to fix it. One sec. Oh no, do I hear you now? Okay,